Well, cinnamon is a great fall spice that can add a variety, that you can add rather to a variety of dishes this time of year. It can be tough though if you're allergic to cinnamon. It's a little inside joke there. Thanks for the chuckle, Mark. A recent University of Tel Aviv study suggests that a powerful ingredient in cinnamon may be able to delay and even in some cases cure Alzheimer's disease. Natural health care expert Dr. Mark Mincolla is here with us this morning with more. Mark, good to see you. First, give us an idea. How many people in the United States actually suffer from Alzheimer's disease?
We're talking about 5.4 million. Sixth leading cause of death. Very serious issue right now. And we're talking about beta amyloid plaques. It's plaquing in the brain that causes it.
Now, what are the parameters of the study in Tel Aviv? How many people are involved? What types of things did they do?
Yeah, we're really talking about an animal study here, but we're talking about an animal study. These animals were implanted with 5 very aggressive strains of human Alzheimer's genes. They were followed over 4 months. Half of these animals received a CEPPT, which is kind of an antioxidant-rich formula in their water from cinnamon. The other half just got plain water. After 4 months, they found profound reversals and a slow onset with the CEPT, the antioxidant-rich water.
So did they go in there thinking, okay, we want to find out with cinnamon here, this is specifically targeting to see what the benefits of cinnamon might be?
Yeah, kind of an interesting story there. One of the researchers actually looked at biblical studies about it and actually decided to try to get the money together to do this particular study, but it was inspired by biblical information.
Now, claims of a cure seem to be bold, but did they actually see that?
Well, what they saw some of these had delayed onset. Some of these animals had delayed onset, significantly delayed onset. The others had a dissolving of the plaques. And it's the first time that any studies have ever shown that something natural like this could, in fact, dissolve Alzheimer's plaques.
Does the mainstream medical community take note of this stuff? And if so, how would they factor this into future treatment? Or does more study need to be done?
Well, this is a fairly new study. It was just recently done. And there's a lot of people looking very closely at it. And I think there's probably going to be some human studies that evolve from these. Typically, you see animal studies, and then you move into population studies and or human studies. I think we're going to be moving in that direction.
And we've heard other spices, too. I mean, is there something about the spice stuff that, maybe you talk about going back in biblical times, but maybe there's something in ingredients and spices that actually do have a medicinal effect?
Well, you're absolutely right. In 2005, the USDA did extensive research on spices and found that there's an antioxidant quantity in these and quality in these foods, these spices like oregano and whatnot, that is up to 25 and 30 times higher in antioxidant strength than the highest foods like blueberries and beans.
That is impressive. Now people hear that and they're going to be like, all right, I'm going to kind of overspice it, if you will, but you don't want to do that either.
No, in fact, I think what this research really indicates is that it takes very little to get a lot done. Spices are very potent. The fact that they're 25 to 30 times higher in antioxidants than the highest food says you don't need a lot.
Right.
We're talking most of these spices, quarter teaspoon is all you need.
So if people want to add spices in, what ones do you recommend? And again, these are in small amounts, besides the cinnamon.
Well, I mean, you could think of turmeric. People are looking more and more about curcumin or turmeric. Oregano has been studied extensively, of course. But, I mean, even the really common spices, parsley is really high in these antioxidants. So really, virtually any of these common herbal spices loaded with antioxidants.
Good to know. Interesting stuff. By the way, Mark, we want to tell you, will be speaking at the Boston Globe Boomers and Seniors Expo. That's at the Seaport World Trade Center. That's coming up this Sunday, 2 o'clock, right?
Indeed, yes.
All right. For more information or to reach Mark, you can visit his website, maxhealing.com. Great information as always. Mark, great to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you.